Back in it to make it clear, it's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all week 4 of the scoreboard, man. Scoreboard, that's all that matter, man. We got the fans in the building. Val, what's good with you, bruh?
Was good, was good. You see what I'm rocking today, man? You see what I'm rocking? Bird gang, let's get it. Let's get it. 4-0, baby.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gotta talk to Will about that. You good up there, Will?
I'm perfectly good over here. Sam Howell had y'all nervous over there.
Yeah,
Don't even
yeah.
trip. Don't even trip.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk. AD was good.
What's good, man? What's good, man? We in here, coach. We
That's a
still
whole
we
nother
still got
story.
a
We get
promise
to
today.
that.
We still got a promise. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We gonna get to this first game though, bro. Y'all see it scrolling. Cowboys done did some work on the Patriots, 38-3. Whew. D start us off on that, man.
Dallas lost last week to the Cardinals, so they had to step up to the plate this week. You know what I'm saying? Now it was really because of the defense. Everybody thought the defense was going to take a slouch off. With Trayvon Diggs not being there, but they came up with 2 touchdowns on the defensive side. So the defense still standing strong. Dak Prescott still being decent, okay, average. You know what I'm saying? The offense ain't really doing it. Tony Pollard had around 50 yards to 60 yards. So the offense really ain't being potent right now. But once again, the defense held it down all the way through.
Sure, sure. What you think, Val?
Just to piggyback off D, I feel like the defense definitely set the tone for the game with that fumble return early in the game. Once I seen that happen, they're up 17-3. I knew this shit was a wrap because I know Mac Jones ain't about to make no comeback. You see later in the game he got benched for the backup quarterback Zappy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just looking from the Patriots side, you know what I'm saying? Because I know we're going to talk about the Cowboys, but from the Patriots side, I don't know if Mac Jones is the answer for the future for them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they need to find another quarterback because it's not going to get it done. The Cowboys did whatever they wanted to do. They went for an extra point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's when I knew that shit was bad.
game.
It was
Yeah,
that's
they
disrespectful.
had no respect for them boys. Yeah, so it was a blowout like how they beat the Giants week 1.
For sure. So what you think, Will?
I'm picking back off of both of y'all, man. That defense get it done for them once again. Put a check in that box because I think they scored the same amount of touchdowns as their offense did. Matter of fact,
Mm.
2 touchdowns on defense, 2 touchdowns on offense. I'm not sold on their offense at all. They ain't run up against a good team yet, like with a juggernaut offense. So they can flex on these sorry offenses they going against. That's cool and all. That's cool and all. They got their little hype energy going. But Steve A says it's accident waiting to happen, coming soon to your TV near you. Don't even trip.
All right, so I'm gonna start off like y'all started off, giving a salute to the defense, right? Deron Bland, cause they got the 2 picks. I remember he dropped the first one, and shout out to Al Harris. They got him coaching the secondary. He was a good cornerback for the Packers. I remember him making a lot of plays. He was telling cuz like you gotta catch that. You gotta catch that. Came back, made a couple plays, you know what I'm saying? Trayvon Diggs, one of the best cornerbacks in the league. Don't get me wrong, he make all type of plays, but as a top tier defense, if you really want to be that, y'all gonna have to find ways to get around that, and that's what they did today. You know what I'm saying? As far as the Patriots, Val touched on it a little bit with Mac Jones. I want to expand it to Bill Belichick too, bro, because he is the GM. He is picking the players, and I don't feel like he's ready to retire. Even though I didn't know he was 71, they said it on TV today. I don't feel like he's gonna retire. I feel like it's time for him to find a new team and try to get to a contender, a real contender that he feel like he could take over the top. Want to know y'all thoughts about that?
I could
Yeah,
see,
there's a
I could
lot of
see
teams.
that. I could see that working. I can't think of a team off the top of my head right now, but I think a new home would be good for him. I think the Tom Brady cloud is still over his head, and everybody look at him funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he goes somewhere else and could build up a franchise and do it all over again, then he ain't got to worry about that chip on his shoulder no more.
The Jets. They'll take that better than Zach Wilson right now. Would you take that? Hold on. We got a special right here. We got a special. We got Valentine in the house. Welcome down back. Who used the Jets when he played Madden. So my question to you, my brother, will you use Mac Jones over Zach Wilson on your Madden?
Oh no, I wasn't talking about the quarterback. I was talking about
The head coach.
But my fault though. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would definitely take Mac Jones over Zach Wilson because Zach Wilson looking terrible so far. But the two teams I was thinking about for Bill Belichick to go to, that could be up and coming. Hey, y'all heard it here first. I think the Texans gonna make some noise this season.
Oh shit!
And I feel like if the Commanders had a better coaching than Ron Rivera, then they might make some noise too. So those are my two teams right there.
Texans and Commanders. All right. Some good throwouts right there. So we're gonna get on to the next game. What is the next game, y'all? Oh shit, it's the Eagles beating the Commanders 34-31. Val, what happened, man? What happened?
Let me tell you. Yeah, see, I got the jersey on, so you know we won. But I ain't gonna hold you. That game, I had to go in the mirror just to make sure I ain't get no gray hairs, man, because that shit had me stressed the fuck out. Man, that was a game. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been telling folks all week when they were talking about the Commanders Eagles. As confidence I feel by my Eagles, I think this might be a trap game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the last game Taylor Hurts lost to outside the Super Bowl, and it's a division rivalry. So you know how division rivalry games go. Always get onto the wire. It don't matter what the record is. It's always going to be a dog fight. You know what I'm saying? And it was one of those games where going to the second half, when we started making that a run, you know, I was looking for us to run the football more to close the game out. I just wasn't doing that. Even in overtime, I'm like, why we not running the football? You know what I'm saying? There was plenty of times where if the Commanders had a good, you know, veteran team or a head coach or something like that, they could have came away with the dub. And we barely just got by. You know what I'm saying? That shit was stressful as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. But, hey, a dub is a dub in this league. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take it. So it is what it is. We 4-0, we undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
it's all about that scoreboard. You think, Will?
He say he don't understand why they wasn't running the ball. I can tell you why, because we was dictating y'all offense for y'all. We was stuffing that run. You ain't see your boy Swift breaking them 50, 40-yard runs and all that. We had to put a pause on that. But
how many yards he had?
He had like 50 yards. He had about
50?
He had like 14 carries for like 50 yards.
He had about 40 catching too, though.
Hey, he did what they needed to do, though. Y'all got through. Y'all pulled
but
through.
You said it. Y'all dictated.
Yeah, y'all pulled through. Y'all was able to do the game plan that we wanted y'all to do and beat us with that. So, and that's basically on us, too, because we let y'all bless our rookie cornerback, Forbes, with A.J. Brown, giving them one-on-one all day. Like, we let y'all, we
barbecue
let
chicken alert.
It's, hey. Don't worry, he's gonna be a dog though. This is
I
first
fuck
blessing.
with him. I like
this
the
is
fight.
First blessing. Don't even trip.
He
almost cost y'all too, trying to celebrate. Giving us the ball, perfing and shit.
Oh yeah.
Got that penalty.
You right?
Yeah, he's taking it in boots.
AJ really that. It ain't no perfing. You know.
He was perfing.
He's really that.
He wasn't that last year.
Hey,
check the stats.
When we beat y'all in Philly, he wasn't doing all that.
Oh, you gonna talk about that one game for the next 5 years, bro? Y'all gotta let that go.
Y'all was undefeated, man. We had did that to y'all.
Y'all lost.
You see what we do to y'all though. We step it up against y'all because y'all like a kind of a measuring stick for us. You know, y'all been to the Super Bowl lately, winning organization, winning culture. So you know we still trying to get where y'all at. So you're gonna expect a fight from us every time. It just so happen y'all took this one though. But y'all will
Nah,
see
that's
us
respect.
again. Y'all come to our house.
Nah, real shit. That's respect right there.
Hey,
Um,
hey,
the
hey.
the first. Go ahead.
I just want to say one thing on what he said about AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? This is first season being the captain. You know, so that means he's a leader on the offense, a leader on the team. He can't be doing that taunting them taunting shit late in the game when we try to close the game out. That 15 yards probably could have been a big game changer right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for AJ Brown to step up from that and just, you know what I'm saying, just, go from it basically, make a long story short.
Think y'all coach made the right decision going for the touchdown instead of trying to milk
Yeah,
the clock and get the field
I'm
goal?
I'm about to get to that right now. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
Okay.
as a matter of fact, I love that. So I'm gonna flip my notes. That was my last point. I love the fact that he threw it. Um, I know Val was saying, we wasn't running it. You were saying they was dictating it. That's cool. To me, it's an aggressive mindset, right? Because you is 143 left in the game. You about at the 40-yard line on the commander side of the field. And it's like you can run out the clock and try to kick it. And don't get me wrong, as you see, Jake Elliott is a great kicker, but you never know what could have happened in that situation. Saying fumble or miss kick or something like that. I feel like it's the same risk you run when you throw that bomb and you be aggressive. But what happens is when you stay aggressive late in the fourth quarter, you don't got to push that button to go aggressive again. So once it get to overtime, they already know what time it is. All we need is one possession and we going home because they already got that type of mindset. But overall, the offensive defensive lines, man, y'all dominated the first half. I feel like we did a way better job in the second half, especially the D line, Fletcher Cox, Sweat, and all them boys. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it was a big win too because they said Jalen Hurts 0-5 in Philly when he trailed after halftime. So just another stepping stone, another way to win. You know what I'm saying? As we get throughout the season. What you think, D?
My take on it, y'all brought it up. You know what I'm saying? You was talking about how y'all dissect the Russian offense, right, of the Eagles. Well, you can't dissect somebody hot. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that away from AJ Brown. Forrest Jr. came up to AJ Brown with the beat. I saw the little huddle that they was in. You know what I'm saying? He came to him, he was like, cuz you about to talk to me like I ain't no rookie like you. So he had to put him in his place. So I can understand the little tone at the end, you fired up. So I get all of that. But your boy had 9 receptions for 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. So he showed up and he backed it up also. On the other hand, that was a fucking catch by Terry, man. I saw some grass. I saw some grass, man. I
Nah,
saw
that
some
No,
arm's
grass,
right there.
man.
That arm.
Nah, I saw that little piece of grass, man.
They, you know damn well they weren't giving that to us in
They
Philly.
wasn't gonna get that. That was too close of a
If they would
call.
have, if
That
they
was
would have called it a
crazy
catch,
though.
if they would have called it a catch on the field, they wouldn't have been able to reverse it. It's too
Reverse
Right,
close.
yeah.
it.
Either way,
right.
whatever they called it, they had to run with it.
So I respect
Big
the call at
facts.
the end of the day, but I believe it was a catch. I think he had a little grass right there, man.
Facts. But y'all, like I'm saying, like y'all dictated, like with the Bucks, y'all got the ball with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they didn't see the ball again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying by y'all taking that touchdown instead of milking the clock like y'all did against the Bucks. That might could catch up with y'all one day. You might want, yeah.
And
If you could,
hey,
if you
let's
could
keep
milk
it a
the
buck
clock, just
though.
do it.
It's between us two and maybe the Cowboys because they got Micah and all NFC East teams for the best D lines in football. You know what I'm saying? Throw in maybe San Fran, but it ain't like we're gonna be seeing this every week. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
yeah, facts.
But who want to close it out though? Val, what you got?
I was gonna say, man, he said that that their defense was dictating our run game. The reason why I disagree, because the last season when the Commanders beat us, they was running the ball faithfully. It wasn't as effective yards per carry, but it was effective because they stuck to it. They averaged like 3.5, 4 yards a carry, but they just kept grinding. And that's what I feel like we should have done. You know, everybody know like our focal point for the offense is running the football. Even though we only had like 50 yards in the game, 14 carries, all it needed is just one breakout run from Swift. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, game over. I feel like we should just stuck to it, just keep on the football, and eventually we was gonna break through. But they got away from that shit early, so that's what the big difference made.
And we got a different offensive coordinator. That's why our game plan was different this year. Eric Bieniemy, he gonna definitely throw the ball. One thing about him, he gonna throw that. So,
you fucking with it? Cause Robinson nice.
I know we got to be a little bit more balanced, man. But we improved from last year, so
right. There's definitely respect on that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get on to the next game real quick. And that is the Bills. The Bills beating. Oh, let me get this other joint off too. It's the Bills beating the Dolphins, you know what I'm saying? 48-20. And I want to start this one off because, of course, I rock with the Dolphins. I picked the Dolphins and all that. They got their ass whooped, and it looked like a college football shootout early. I was following it 14-14. Bills went up 21-14. So I'm looking at the stops as much as I'm looking at the score. And then I see the Bills get stopped. So I'm like, oh, shit, where this momentum going to go? Boom, straight to the moon. 31-14 at halftime. Josh Allen had 3 touchdowns. The Bills defense, I said it last week when they blew out the Commanders. I don't know if people noticing, but they only giving up 11 to 12 points a game. They did lose Tre'Davious White today. Von Miller trying to come back. But overall for the Dolphins, Tua, that ain't good enough, dog. You already know you got to be sharper. You had Waddle back. But I'm looking at the last 10 meetings between the Bills and the Dolphins. And the Bills is 9-1. So they the big dogs till further notice, no matter how many points Miami want to put up.
I just say the Bills and Josh Allen, they on one right now. Ever since that Jets loss, they haven't missed a beat at all. Like they turned it up a notch. Like Josh Allen, he been averaging like 4 touchdowns a game against everybody, every team he played. Supposedly we had a good defense, but he said, "Get out of here with that shit and let us up." So he on one right now. Like, hey, he hot. I can't say nothing about it. But the Dolphins, after the 70, you come back with a 20-piece. You gotta get your nuggets back up, man. They fucking y'all up with only the 20. The Bills defense been crazy too though. So I'm not surprised with them only putting up 20 though.
For sure. What you think, Val?
Hey, I think after seeing how, you know, Miami put up 70 last week on the Broncos, the Bills had to come up with like a really good scheme, a really good offensive game plan for this game. And the reason why I speak more so on the offense is because somebody told me one time, I ain't never seen a quarterback throw a touchdown from the sideline, you know, from the bench. And that goes to say that the Bills were running the offense smoothly. They had like a 12-play drive in the beginning. Then they had a 10-play drive. They had a 9-play drive. They had an 8-play drive. I feel like it was keeping the Dolphins offense on the sideline for a good portion of the game, you know, which in turn kills the clock and that helps out their defense. Because we know how explosive the Dolphins offense can be. And I feel like when you keep matriculating the ball down the field slowly, keeping to it, you know what I'm saying, Tyreek Hill on the bench, you know, that's going to give y'all defense some more rest so that way when they come out, you know, they be more fresh. They know what to do, you know, and they had a good scheme. I mean, Tyreek Hill only had like about 50, 60 yards. You know what I'm saying? He didn't blow up. And they had Jalen Waddle this game. They didn't have him last game. You know what I'm saying? I thought the Bills had like the Bills had a good game plan going to the game. Shout out to motherfucking Stephon Diggs, man. You know what I'm saying? Maryland native. He had 3 touchdowns. He balled out. He balled out this game, you know. He had 1 touchdown. I thought he was down for the count. He broke 3
Yeah.
tackles into that shit.
Get off.
You know what I'm saying?
Get off.
So Stephon Diggs, man, he ain't going nowhere. Stay in Buffalo, man, for real.
What you think, D?
No, facts. But on the other hand, my take from this one, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill had 3 receptions, 58 yards. You talking about you want to, accomplish over 2,000 yards. Games like this ain't going to cut it. So I'm looking at Tyreek Hill, and I'm also looking at that head coach and that offensive coordinator. You're going up against teams like the Buffalo Bills. You got to have a game plan where as though they ain't just going to be able to stop your shit. You got to be ready for these type of moments because these some playoff games. These are ones that to see what type of level you on when you get to the playoffs. And right now, like you said, 9-1, it ain't looking too good for Miami.
Yeah, definitely. We gotta see how this AFC East come together as this season go on. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see how that AFC South come together too, man. And we gotta get to the next game, D. It's on you. The Rams got the Colts 29-23. What you seeing that, bro?
Get the game. First cut on the game. We down 14-0. I'm like, I don't want to watch this shit, man. I don't want to watch this shit, man. Goddamn, I know we had Amp coming back. You know what I'm saying? He got to get his feet, got to get his feet back under him. You know what I'm saying? But this is one key I keep pointing out. Michael Pittman, Alex Pierce, 1 reception. Pierce had 38 yards off that 1 reception. Michael Pittman only had 15 yards. We gotta find a way to give it to our playmakers. If I call him Ant Rich, but if Ant Rich throwing 25 attempts and we only got 11 completions, and then at the end of the game we under a 2-minute drill, it's 23-23. We got 2 timeouts left, and you decide to throw the ball 3 times in a row. When it was 1:23 left, we could at least hit a little option play, get the first down, could do a little bit of runs here and there. But nah, you want to throw the ball 3 times in a row when the man at the time was, 11 for 23? So come on, 11 for 22. So you put my man in a bad position right there. So I'm looking at that also. Defense, we couldn't get a stop when it came down to it. Sam Bradford had 42 career game-winning drives. Now it's 43. We got to find a way to make some stops up front. Quiddy Pay and my man OG. Y'all got to put some pressure on that outside, man. Sam Bradford was doing anything he wants to down that stretch of that overtime. So those are little pieces that we got to work on. But overall, coming back from a 23-0 and half, I ain't too mad, but, we could have won that game, so I'm a little hurt. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
What you think, Val? Can't hear you, bro. You muted. What you think, Will?
Well, I'm just impressed with the comeback. Like, I
Say
didn't think
something too, Val, if you know what I'm saying. So we could chat.
didn't think they had it in them, But some that 11 completions, that stands out huge. Like, even though he was averaging like 19 yards a pass or 18 yards a pass, 11 completions ain't gonna cut it. That's like Tim Tebow type shit. Like, you gonna have to pick that up. Like, I don't know if it's the accuracy or the receivers just cover real good or what's going on. But he did get a record today. 3 straight stars with 3 rushing touchdowns. Nobody haven't done that yet. Cam Newton, none of them guys. So he got that in his books. It's something to build off of. I'll say that. They still 500.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
season, it's a long season to go. Y'all definitely got a lot of stepping stones y'all can hit.
But that's a win. That's a win that you need. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I understand we got a long season. We probably get a little wins in here and there, but when we make that type of comeback and we got that momentum, and then our head coach decided to throw the ball 3 times in a row with a rookie quarterback, it just threw off the momentum. And also, I'll give you time real quick, Val, but I just want to give a shout out to Puka on the other side.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, he was
Going
going on,
crazy.
man. 7 receptions for what? 165 yards,
162, 60. Yeah.
162, one touchdown at the end with the overtime, busted coverage. That blew me. Kenny Moore talking about some. What the fuck is this, man? What the fuck is this? Hey, but all right, so yeah, man. What's your take, man?
Hey man, that rookie wide receiver Puka Nakua, he a dog, man. I think he probably like number 2 or number 3 in the league right now with receiving yards after today. And he was a
Dang.
fifth round pick. He was a fifth round pick, saying coming from BYU. Ain't nobody heard of this guy. I ain't never heard about him. You know what I'm saying? And so far, the first 4 games, three of the games he done played in, he had about 100 yards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, see what he did. 9 catches, 163, and a game went down.
Hold up. Let me go to fantasy real
He
quick
got
and see if he in the free agents.
Nah, he definitely not.
Cuz probably gone. It's like, I don't know, my man Val might be gone too. We gonna see though, but we gonna keep the conversation going. You know what I'm saying? Because Kyrie Williams, the running back, he was going off too. A couple touchdowns over 100 yards. But like you said, D, like to fight back from the Colts. When you down by that much, it's easy to just be like, oh, all right, that shit a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But y'all came back, y'all fought back 2-2, and yeah, y'all got good shit on y'all horizon. Hopefully, Jonathan tell on y'all horizon. I seen he still want to trade. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to speak. I want to let Val finish his thought off too.
Oh, so you said Val, right?
It one, yeah, Val. What you had to say about at the end?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
That's what
Go
he's
ahead,
trying to
D.
say.
Close us out.
all right, so my man Zach Morris had about what 18 carries for 75 around 75 yards. They ain't gonna cut it. They ain't gonna cut it. I listen. The way I'm feeling, I want JT back. Right. I love to have a JT type of running back in my backfield. But like I said before, and I'm gonna stick to it, man. Anthony Richardson, the way we got this offense set up, I feel as though we don't need a JT type of running back. He was just trying to get his work back, you know what I'm saying? Came off a concussion injury. I see him out there. He trying 200 yards over the passing, 56 rushing, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. So that's not bad. We just need a defense to make a big time stop, which they couldn't do at the time. So with JT, I'm not geeking for him. I know Jim Irsay not geeking for him. So we're gonna see how it plays out. But we ain't tripping right now, man. We ain't tripping. We 2-2, man. We could have been 3-1, but we 2-2. So we ain't tripping.
It's a fact. That's a fact. So we gonna get on to the freestyle. We're gonna go on the freestyle for a couple of minutes, real quick. Um, Matter of fact, I back up a point Val was saying earlier. I see the Texans doing work these last 2 weeks over the Jaguars. Over who did they play today? Steelers by a combined 44 points. You know what I'm saying? I know people was talking about D'Amico Ryans signing his contract in the offseason, like Broncos versus Texans, and I was one of them people that's like, damn, they setting my man's up for failure and shit. I feel like he made a couple good draft picks with Stroud and Will Anderson, and now they ready to do a couple. Yeah, they gonna be fighting with y'all for one of them playoff spots. What you think, D?
Fuck no. Right, I'm talking about Houston, Texas, fight for a playoff spot. I mean, I like what CJ Stroud doing right now. What, over 300 yards last 3 games or all 4 games? But he been doing this thing. They kind of in the same situation as us. I just feel as though we got a better defense, which we ain't show this week. But rookie head coach, rookie quarterback, same situation. I just think we got the upper hand, so that's why I say no. I don't feel like they got any playoff chance for real.
Okay. We just going around freestyle. Anything y'all want to bring up? You know what I'm saying? Will, Val, it's on you.
I want to bring up y'all pick. Y'all thought the Bears was gonna win that division. I just gotta bring it up. I just want to see how y'all feeling about y'all pick though.
I ain't say they was going to. I said they was gonna make the playoffs, and I was wrong as a motherfucker.
Y'all said they gonna win the division. Nah, Brody.
That was I. Man, I saw a little life today. You know what I'm saying? It is the Denver Broncos, though. They still lost. They came back. Crucial comeback also, so that hurts. But I saw a little life starting off.
Y'all on this Detroit bandwagon yet?
I picked the see, now you going. I picked the Lions to win a division too.
I think you did, but you had them in the playoffs though. You had them.
I did. I had them beating y'all Thursday too. I'm thinking about that. That's what I'm thinking about.
See?
Oh no!
You ain't learned your lesson yet with them Bears, huh?
Oh no!
Hey, let me ask y'all real quick, cause the shocker for me today was the Bengals, man, getting blown out by the Titans 27-3. The Bengals is now 1-3 right now, and Joe Burrow played an ugly game. I didn't think he threw a touchdown ball at all. Yeah, he thought could score 27-3. He didn't throw over 200 yards. You think the Bengals done this year, or you think they can make a comeback?
I ain't gonna call them out. But if you get pressure on Joe Burrow right now, you got success of being the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm gonna say that they can't do nothing right now. Offensive line, they look trash. He can't move around out that pocket. It's offense ain't looking too good. If it ain't a quick pass to Jamar Chase, then ain't no offense for real. So
I think they made a horrible decision by starting him week 1. They should have let him heal for 2 more weeks. They started off the season last year 0-2. They always have slow starts. So by rushing him back, this is an injury that's going to linger the whole year. Y'all throwing away y'all whole season for these 2 games that you didn't need to press for. So, and I fuck with Joe Burrow. I'm LSU man, so it's tough what they going through right now. I'm not gonna write them off yet. I don't know when they bye week is, so you have some time to heal or something. But I can't top them out yet.
Okay, so for me, coming into the season, I'm gonna tell y'all already know I'm always real. I had the Bengals as the number 1 seed in the whole AFC. I thought they was going all the way through and they was gonna be clean, right? Though Joe Burrow injury was gonna heal, and at this point, they done with that for me, right? So it's different levels to being done. Some people might be like, "Oh, they're not gonna make the playoffs. They're not gonna do this." But on the level that I thought they was at, nah, I don't. I just don't feel like the way Joe Burrow limping around. I don't feel like you can do that for a whole season and be a real contender.
That's facts. I had him as one of the top seeds too. I think I had him number 2.
Yeah. I want to expand on that point too. Go ahead, Val.
No, I was gonna say it's looking bad for them because they're playing in a tough division right now. You know what I'm saying? You got the Ravens, they 3-1. You know what I'm saying? The Browns, they lost today, but they didn't have Deshaun Watson. So you know what I'm saying? They fall to 2-2, but when they come back, you know what I'm saying? Deshaun Watson, that defense, they might get a rhythm going. And then shoot, the Bengals is there right with the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? So the AFC looking a little bit deep. But I mean, going down to 1-3, man, it's gonna be tough to make a comeback. But we'll see.
I just want to hop on that Ravens game real quick. Shout out to Mark Andrews. I saw you out there balling some people in the end zone catching 2 touchdowns. Getting that boy back is a major X factor for that offense. So shout out to Mark Andrews real quick, man.
Yeah, and on that note too, I feel the opposite about the AFC North though, Val. I feel like it's lining up real sweet for Lamar Jackson right now. With Joe Burrow limping around, Deshaun Watson having an injury out of nowhere. Even Kenny Pickett hurt his knee earlier today. So no. I don't know. We gonna see though. We gonna see. I seen the Bucks won too. The Bucks is 3-1. I give Baker Mayfield his props too. You know, I ain't no fan. Derek Carr tried to play, didn't play very well, and so that's why they only got 9 points. What y'all think about the South?
Think about who?
The South, NFC South.
I'm with you, Rob. I like the Bucks because I don't trust Desmond Ritter. I definitely don't trust Bryce Young. You know what I'm saying? And then who else in there?
The Saints.
The Saints. Yeah. Well, Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? If he plays, then he might do some shit. But it's looking like it's gonna be the Bucks division to take. They still got that defense. The defense is still intact, even though Mike Evans went down on the offense. I feel like Baker Mayfield, you know what I'm saying, he's a vet, and you know, I think he knows a lot. He's the most experienced quarterback in that division, in my opinion. So, well, I mean, it's a fact, honest. But I think, you know, I thought the division pull it through, and they're 3-1 right now. So,
hey, real quick, I want to know if y'all fucking with the Toy Story anime joint this morning. Did y'all catch that?
nah.
Y'all ain't see that joint.
I ain't get to see
How was it?
I was fucking with it.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I was fucking with it.
All right, Shah, so if y'all see us next week with some animation on our feet, I know where it came from.
I'm gonna stick with the Saints though in that division. I'm gonna still rock with them, even because Alvin Kamara just coming back.
Right.
They got getting the groove of things, and I think they just better. I don't know. They defense legit. They always have a legit defense. The Bucks be up and down more so than the Saints defense.
Yeah, for sure. Real quick, I ain't even get to this part in the Eagles topic, you know what I'm saying? But 3-1 in fantasy, fuck with me. Oh, you was talking all that shit before the season, talking about I can't have all Eagles in my starting lineup and win the league in fantasy. Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift, AJ Brown. That's 83 points with 3 people, fool. You know what's up. Anybody else winning fantasy today?
Yeah, last week I put up 170 points. My team I got a stacked team, man. Too sweet. I got Jalen Hurts as my quarterback, though.
Respect. What's your record?
Shit, I'm undefeated.
All right. Do your thing. What you working with? Go ahead, D.
Also, man, if you want to chill with us at 1831 Bar and Lounge Monday night for the Seahawks versus Giants game, throw a little parlays in, you know what I'm saying, while we sitting there doing a little sippy sip, little smoky smoke, you know what I'm saying? So pull up 1831 Bar and Lounge on M Street in DC, Washington, DC, of course, baby.
Yes, sir. Northwest DC. We up there. Giants fans, pull up. The Giants need y'all support. I mean, I know Will ain't gonna pick them. Who you got tomorrow night, Will?
I went to Seahawks all day, man. they just better, man. And the Giants got two rookie corners. So DK Metcalf and Lockett, they gonna eat.
It's a fact. That's a fact. And but we gotta really get to the game tonight because I'm skipping all over that too. You know what I'm saying? The Chiefs is in New York to play the Jets. D, get a Jets a percentage or something.
Spot them. How many points? 0%. How many points you spotting them?
Oh, I'm doing like a What we doing? Are we?
Plus
I'm
0
doing
to 100.
Yeah,
0 to 100.
2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
They ain't get no quarterback yet. I'm sorry to say. It might be a tough one. It might be a one where the defense do stand up and Patrick Mahomes might have a tough time. But at the end of the day, it comes down who's the better quarterback, who's going to take it down the field. Pat Mahomes, way better than Zach Wilson. Stop playing. I understand they got a nice defense, Sauce Gardner and them boys over there doing their thing, but that momentum could get shot when Zach Wilson throw about 2 interceptions. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
They got 1%. I don't want to do 0 because anything's possible. They got 1% chance to win. Like they defense, like the Chiefs' defense, even legit. Like they don't stand a chance.
First game,
All right, so D got 2%, 2.5. Will got 1. Val, what you got, bro? Can't hear you.
Yeah. What's that, 5%?
All right, so you said what?
That's like a pimp slap. He said, "Get their ass out of here."
Hey, bro, I would give him 0.5%, man. Maybe that's what Val was trying to say. That's the 0.5, bro. Cause man, get them out of here, bro. They might fight for a half or something, but stop playing. The one thing I do want to say though is like you talking about Joe Burrow a little bit, you know. Kelsey has been hurt, especially to start the season. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's gonna be important for them to find little spots to have him, you know what I'm saying, take a seat for a game and rehab it up and just chop it up on the side. Let him go up to the booth with Taylor Swift, you know what I'm saying? Get his chill on for a game or something. You know, relax, bruh. But maybe not tonight. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I just need him to score a touchdown. Go ahead.
I get the dress 25% because I know how shit be. You know what I'm saying? When you going against a sorry team, and you know how they say, you know what I'm saying, good team like to play down to their opponent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if the Jets get off to a hot start, you know they gonna put the pressure on the Chiefs because they ain't even supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? So the Chiefs come out, but if the Jets come out with a really good game plan, they got to put some drives together early. I'm talking about first drive, second drive, put some points on the board, then they can kind of get some shit moving. But I see this being a blowout though for the Chiefs. But yeah, that's the only way that's been a chance.
Still 25% though. That's the one they taking to the bank, Val. Low. Peace. Oh.